Electric vehicle stocks have been flying up over the last year with everybody piling into them, but this might be coming to an end very soon. Why? Let's talk about it. Hi y'all, my name is Greg and I make videos about the stock market and options trading. Today I'm going to be giving you a warning on electric vehicle stocks. So to break this video down for you, I'm going to talk about what's led up to this, then we'll talk about the event itself that's going to change electric vehicle stocks, and finally I'll talk about where you should put your money next in case you think that electric vehicle stocks are going to go down from here. But before we get into it, if you enjoyed this type of video where I try to give you my best predictions for the future, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. With that out of the way, let's talk about electric vehicle stocks. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that a lot of electric vehicle stocks are just simply following whatever Tesla stock does. Whenever Tesla goes up, other electric vehicle stocks go up. Whenever Tesla goes down, those stocks follow. This can be seen with NIO, Li Auto, and Xiaopeng, three of the most popular electric vehicle stocks from China. Another place we saw this was in summer of 2020 with Nikola stock, who had absolutely no sales. So why was Nikola stock going up when they didn't have any sales? Well, Tesla was doing hot, so was Nikola. That is, until of course they were exposed as a fraud, and they've been trending down ever since. So basically what I'm getting at here, if your company had anything to do with electric vehicles, if you had a stock, it was bound to go up with Tesla. And there's nothing wrong with thinking that these stocks are good investments and that they're going to continue to go up. But if your investment thesis is that this stock is the next Tesla, you're probably going to be wrong. No other electric vehicle makers makes nearly as many vehicles because they don't have the production capacity. Meanwhile, Tesla is building even more gigafactories and pumping out more vehicles. And there's always a chance that another electric vehicle company could step up to the plate and maybe sell as many vehicles as Tesla over the next 5 to 10 years. But it's really not even about electric vehicles. On the surface, yes, Tesla is an electric vehicle maker, but they're a lot more than that. Tesla is an energy company, they're going to be a battery producer, they're going to be selling their Tesla Semi soon, and the biggest thing here is full self-driving. Tesla's FSD is still in its beta stages right now, but you can go and search Tesla FSD beta, and you're going to see a bunch of zero intervention drives. There was recently a competition between Tesla FSD beta and Waymo, another autonomous driving technology made by Google, and on the surface, it looks like Waymo did really well because they had a zero intervention drive. And I'll give props where props are due, a zero intervention drive is great, but Waymo is not Tesla's FSD, nor is it anywhere close. These are two completely different technologies. Tesla on one hand uses low quality maps similar to Google Maps or Apple Maps in combination with their cameras and computer vision, and this is sort of like teaching a 16-year-old how to drive. Sure, they're probably going to screw up a few times whenever they first start to drive, but once they have more experience, they'll become a better driver. And with Tesla's network of beta testers, this is more like teaching 1,000 16-year-olds how to drive and combining their intelligence. But Waymo works in a completely different manner because they use LiDAR technology. LiDAR technology is way more expensive than the cameras that are installed in a Tesla for their computer vision, and LiDAR is only good in specific use cases. The issue with LiDAR technology in Waymo is first, they have to map out the area in high definition. Tesla, on the other hand, can use low definition maps like Apple Maps or Google Maps. But if you're using LiDAR technology, you need a high definition map to map out the road lines, the curbs, buildings, etc. So if you were to drop one of these Waymo vehicles out in the middle of nowhere that hasn't been pre-mapped already, it wouldn't be able to drive itself. Whereas if you were to put a Tesla anywhere in the world, it would be able to figure its way around. This means that right now, Tesla has a much more comprehensive approach to autonomous driving. And the way that they were able to do this without using LiDAR is the fact that they have scale. Tesla has so many vehicles on the road at this point, and they have all the data collected in order to deal with most everyday driving scenarios. And the same really can't be said for Waymo or any other electric vehicle maker because they don't sell nearly as many cars and they just don't have as much data. We know that Tesla's FSD is improving by the amount of zero intervention drives that we're seeing on YouTube, and this is almost ready to hit the market. In fact, this is so close that Elon said on Twitter that full self-driving subscription model will be available within about 6 weeks. But of course, we do have to take into account Elon time, so this could be delayed, but we should be expecting this over the next few months. While other electric vehicle makers are still using LiDAR, which is far behind Tesla's FSD, this is going to create a divergence between EV stocks and Tesla. What I believe we're going to see is Tesla stock is going to continue to go up once they announce their full self-driving, while other electric vehicle stocks start to lose their steam. I think that electric vehicle stocks could continue to follow Tesla over the next couple weeks after full self-driving is announced, but eventually they're going to detach. I think once the markets wake up to just how far LiDAR technology is behind Tesla's FSD software, most electric vehicle stocks are going to start to fall. There's really not that much money to be had in electric vehicle sales in the first place. Just look at Toyota Motors, one of the biggest car companies by manufacturing. It only has a market cap of $200 billion. This pales in comparison to Tesla's market cap of $600 billion, which is pricing in full self-driving being available to the entire fleet very soon. With every other electric vehicle maker far behind Tesla's FSD technology, I think this is going to leave these stocks in the dust, but there is still an opportunity here. What I think we're going to see once Tesla pushes FSD to the entire fleet, just like we saw last year with electric vehicle stocks, people are going to start piling into autonomous driving stocks. 2020 was the year of EV SPACs, and I think 2021 is going to be the year of autonomous driving SPACs. So this means that money is probably going to start to flow out of electric vehicle stocks into autonomous driving stocks, sending those electric vehicle stocks down. And if you want to be ahead of the curve, there's a few autonomous driving stocks that you can invest in now. The best autonomous driving stocks to invest in right now might be Nvidia or Qualcomm, who make autonomous driving chips, or you can invest in Google if you think that Waymo is going to catch up to Tesla's FSD. But if you want more direct exposure to autonomous driving stocks, your best bets are going to be APTV or Aptiv, who makes self-driving technology for Lyft, LAZR or Luminar, who makes LiDAR technology and has a partnership with Volvo, and VLDR or Velodyne LiDAR, who started making LiDAR technology way back in 2005, so they have a first mover's advantage. Of course, all of these stocks are betting on LiDAR technology, which is far behind Tesla's FSD software, so your best bet right now at least is to just keep investing in Tesla. I think that everybody is playing catch up with Tesla. First it was electric vehicle stocks, now it's going to be autonomous driving stocks, next is probably going to be energy stocks, while Tesla stock is just bound to keep going higher. Granted, this is my very top position. I have $13,000 or 20 shares of Tesla stock, making up the largest position in my entire portfolio. So it might come off as a bit biased here, but the facts, the numbers, their technology speaks for itself. If you don't believe me, that's cool. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And before I go, I want to say thank you to all my patrons for their support. And if you want to join my patron list for live trade alerts or one-on-one consulting, I'll have it linked down in the pinned comment below. Thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. And as always, remember to stay positive, stay green. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye guys.